Yeah.
Let's go. We ride in Jesus' name. Bring Jesus in and shame. Declare Jesus to the ends of the earth.
Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day 55 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. A bicycle trip up the Atlantic coast of America, plus 4 bonus states, to raise awareness that there are addiction recovery options available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate Recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So I am up on a huge hill. I don't know if you can see the cars on this road back here, way wherever it's at. I had to climb a huge hill at the end of the day yesterday. I stayed here at the Clarion Inn, and it was under $100, so I mean, it worked out great. It rained some already this morning, and as you can see on the horizon, it is coming in fast. It looks like it's going to start pouring about noon, and it is 10:59 right now. It's 65 degrees. So yesterday was getting into the 90s, and now it's like 30 degrees cooler. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. I would like to just have a nice, not so, man, like my recovery on the Whoop bracelet is down to like 9% or something like that. It's really low because I pushed it yesterday. I pushed it hard, especially at the end of the day climbing this hill. Anyway, I'm going to get on the road. Don't want to keep the video long. You'll see more of that right about now. You know, you seriously, you cannot make this stuff up. Just can't make it up. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I know I'm in State 23, West Virginia. That's crazy. Like, why is that even there? Why is this a thing? You know, West Virginia Welcome Center, 23. If somebody can help me out with a comment on what in the world this thing is, I'm going to go inside and, like, ask. Because again, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me, the stuff that's already laid out. Like, it's already been painted years before I got here by the hand of God, and I'm getting to experience it now, and it's just, it's a little trippy. It's a little bit trippy, but it's so much fun. So anyway, let's keep going, find out what else is out there. I love you guys. I'll see you later. All right, so I did go inside. I talked to Pat, and he said that marker over there, that there's a bunch of different markers, and he's not quite sure, but he's going to try to drop a comment and let us know that there's all kinds of markers, and that marker just so happens to be, it was right here. Like he said, he doesn't know how far it is from its original exact location, but I asked if they had any stickers, and how about this? Where almost heaven begins. Oh man, I'm stunned as usual by the super cool stuff that God does on these things. You know, not only the people that I get to talk to, but just the crazy stuff that he's let me record for you guys that I'm experiencing, you know, real time. But like, I can be like, hey, y'all are not going to believe this. When I rolled into State 23, there was a State 23 marker at the Welcome Center. Anyway, cool. I'm going to head on down the hill, back into Harper's Ferry, the town, and get back on the C&O. Hopefully before this rain rolls in. I'm telling you, I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move. Let's go. Well, that's a bit of a chore. So there's the tunnel, and there's those stairs that go up and around to the top. It is so wet and nasty cold, like foggy, rainy, nasty. It's like 62 degrees. It feels good, and it looks like I've got like a strong downwind up the trail, so I hope that stays around. I stopped there at a coffee shop and uploaded yesterday's video, so that's up and good now, and spoke to so many wonderful people there, like I couldn't recount them all if I wanted to. Anyway, yeah, now I'm gonna head up from Harper's Ferry. It is like 3 o'clock. I think I've avoided most of the heavy, strong rain. Either way, I have got to move. I got 30 something miles to do, and I gotta do it fast. So let's go. All right, so it is still pouring down rain. It is crazy wet. It feels good. I've got on my rain jacket and my windbreaker underneath this. It feels great, actually. Like, I don't feel like I'm sweating. However, the trail changed from that harder, you know, stone, crushed stone, back to this kind of gravelly path. And all the little mud puddles have like a really soft layer in the bottom, so the bike kind of wants to slide a little bit when I get into them. I'm having to go a little bit slower, but I mean, I've only got 20 miles left and it's 5 o'clock. So I think I'm going like 9 miles an hour on average. So that should still be kind of good time. Really loving it. The videos are just hypnotizing of this trail, and it's really the same in person. Like, I feel like the tunnel never ends. It's just, you know, I'm 78 miles into this thing now, 79 miles into the C&O Canal towpath. This is the longest bike trail I've ever been on at this point, and it is just never ending. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, I've got the river off here to the left, just following it all the way up, and then, you know, the actual canal over here that's long since, you know, in disrepair. But yeah, gonna keep on pedaling. I just ate an apple fritter that I got at 7-Eleven. It's you know, it's strange out here. When you find a store, you got to shop, and so I spent like $47 at the 7-Eleven this morning. Convenience store life. But it's good. It's good. I got all the food that I need, and I'm gonna keep on riding. Let's go.
This is actually a really big crappie.
Nice.
That's probably the biggest crappie other thing I've ever caught.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
casting on the right side of the boat.
Yeah.
All right, so I've been riding the big Slackwater up the Chesapeake and Ohio Canal, and it is just gorgeous. So I passed by a boat and some guys were fishing, and they caught a huge crappie. Like it was a citation crappie. It was big. The fella Justin, the guy who caught it, said it's one of the biggest ones that he's ever caught. So pretty neat. And then Austin there, he was super interested in the channel and said he was going to look it up. So thanks, Austin. But yeah, just rolling here to this water wheel mill, and was told by a couple that walked up and talked with me, go check out the waterfall. So absolutely beautiful. I am making really slow time. Like I've been down to like 6-7 miles an hour. It is so muddy. Like it's filthy muddy and like slippery muddy. So I'm having to slow way down. It's taking a little bit more. I let Tom know it's probably going to be closer to 8 by the time I get there. I've only got 10 miles left to go though, so I'm going to use this porta potty over here and I'm going to get on it. I've got to go up there. I mean, I've got to go here too, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's do it. Well, that's it for the day. So it got dark fast. Like those tunnels of trees were getting incredibly dark. I had to have the headlight on. Ended up rolling into the 99.1 mile marker about 8:20. Tom was there waiting, picked me up, and brought me over to his house. They made pizza, him and his wife, Paula. And yeah, just chatted for a little bit. I got a shower. Gonna get my clothes washed in the morning, rinse the bike off. It was so muddy. Oh my goodness, what a muddy day. I felt like a wet dog when I got here. It was just crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this video cut and edited and hopefully uploaded by the morning for you guys. As long as I don't fall asleep. I'm exhausted. It's like 11 o'clock now. So yeah, if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Papa link in the description, and I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, share this with them. I don't want to see anybody else die from addiction. I know you don't either. Let's use Redeeming Eden as a tool that we might save a life. This is the React Tour, R-E-A-C-C-T, and I need you to react. I need you to like the videos. Comment on the videos on YouTube, share the videos on your social media profile, and don't forget to press the subscribe button so that you can be subscribed to the channel. All those things will go a long way in helping build Redeeming Eden, the Garden Rehab. Don't forget Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. I'll leave a link to them in the description. Also, you can go there, you can find out more about Redeeming Eden and about the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund. Or you can go back and watch the day one video from this series the React Tour. So yeah, from here in Williamsport, it's actually Hagersville is where his house is, so we had to take a car ride here. But Williamsport is the 99.1 mile marker, and it was a little town, so it looked very quaint. That's where I'll start off again in the morning. And it sounds like there is some like paved bike path for like the next 25, 26 miles. I've only got to go 25 miles tomorrow to Hancock. And I'm like a day ahead still. I'm not going to like just take a zero or rest. Because I want to make sure that I'm in Pittsburgh on time for my train. So I've got a train scheduled on June 2nd to go from Pittsburgh up to Buffalo. My wife has plane tickets reserved to fly into Buffalo on June 3rd. And then we've got a hotel at Niagara Falls the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. She drops me off in Rochester. Or I start from Buffalo. I'm not really sure how that's going to work yet. And then, yeah, kind of looking forward to some downtime. Either way, I've got to make sure that I make it there on time. So, from here in Williamsport, that's what we'll call it. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.